Hi guys, how are you? I hope you are doing great. Today I'm going to tell you about basics of retrosynthesis. So there are some definitions, some basic reagents or some basic terminologies that you need to remember or you need to know in order to get started with the retrosynthetic course. Number one is disconnection. It's defined as an analytical operation which breaks a bond and converts a molecule into a possible starting material. The reverse of a chemical reaction, symbol this arrow and a curved line drawn through the bond being broken, called a dislocation by some people. So you can see this is the wavy line which shows the disconnection, means the bond is being disconnected between carbon and oxygen, and this arrow is, I told you, this is a retrosynthetic arrow. The disconnection type is carbon single bond oxygen. That's what is, this is carbon, this is oxygen. So the bond between this carbon and this oxygen is being broken down, is disconnected. That's why we call it disconnection. Next example is, next term is FGI, functional group interconversion, is the abbreviation of the FGI, the operating of writing one functional group for another so that the disconnection becomes possible. Again, you can use this arrow and the FGI. So for example, this is ether. Now if we disconnect this molecule, this will be converted into different molecule that is called phenol, and counterpart this one. So these will be the two key fragments. So reagent, number 3 term, a compound which reacts to give an intermediate. Like immediately you will not get these two reagents, but you will get these xanthones. Means we need to find the equivalent for these two. So one will be a negative charge and other will be a positive charge. One in always in chemistry, organic chemistry synthesis, you have to react a nucleophile with electrophile. Nucleophile attacks an electrophile. So these two are called xanthones. We need to find equivalent for these. That's called a synthetic equivalent, and the reagent that connect them, that will be called reagent, and this is called the target molecule Tn, which we are going to synthesize using retrosynthetic analysis. So in order to find a retrosynthetic equivalence, we need to substitute negative charge with something. Like for example, if we replace negative charge with OH, that will be cool. We can generate negative charge from this O. So these are synthetic equivalents of these xanthones. And how about converting this into an electrophilic center, removing the positive charge from this one into a bromine, say for example. Now this becomes the electrophilic center. Usually electrophilic center has the leaving group, in this case it's a bromine. So now these two are synthetic equivalents, and this is called disconnection because we are disconnecting the bond between carbon and oxygen, and this is called a retrosynthetic arrow. Retrosynthetic arrow. By the way, I have put another video in which I have described the different types of arrow, and this is called the type of disconnection, like CO disconnection. It's a type of disconnection. These are the xanthone, this is the target molecule, these are the synthetic equivalents. So we combine these two, they will make this molecule in the forward direction. If we combine these two, react these together, they will give this target molecule. So these were the basic things that you need to know about retro, disconnection, FGI, reagent, synthetic equivalent, xanthone, and target molecule. Again, this is the target molecule, these are the xanthones, these are the synthetic equivalents, this is the disconnection, wavy line disconnecting carbon oxygen, this is the arrow. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.